It's pre-hair growth. Look at him pretending to not be annoyed. There he goes. He had to look away.
Whoa, this one looks like a bird.
Well, actually, paleontologists believe the birds were descended from dinosaurs.
Well, excuse me, Mr. Professor.
I happen to know a thing or two.
You know that. You know that, but the Triceratops is like the only one you recognize here. There is a Stegosaurus, sir. How dare you?
Did you go to museums a lot?
Yeah. Yeah, Sarah loved them. I swear that girl dragged me to every damn museum in Texas.
Aw. It feels like a callback to the giraffe scene, doesn't it?
Looks like a giraffe.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Hey!
I see the appeal.
Told you.
Guess we're done with that hat. Once again, weird amount of like empty like skull space. Huh. It's kind of freaky. There's like a weird ridge on the top of his head, but it's just giant holes in the skull. Extinction. Oh no, Poon Poon. A walk to the stars.
Did you know this was here?
Oh, you don't like it. We can head back.
Oh, shut up.
It's dinosaurs and space. It's her fantasies. The Great Conjunction. The Great Conjunction is the end of the world. Or the beginning?
Hey, Joel, can you name all the planets?
And
begin. All the same. Big change.
My very educated mother just served us nice pizzas.
Did you just have a stroke?
My Mercury, very Venus, mother Mars.
Oh, okay. I get it. That's pretty cool.
You didn't finish, Joel. Also, the answers are right there. You're not blowing my mind either. The museum does not include Pluto, but his memory trick did. Pneumatic device? Is that what it's called? Shit. I need a pneumatic device to remember what a pneumatic device is. Or if that is what that is. Haha, I'm a fool. The moon?
You know how many times we've been to the moon?
Twice.
6 times.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm gonna make it 7.
That's a big goal. First you gotta fix society. Then you gotta get a rocket. The 6 landing sites? It's like it. What do the numbers mean? Huh.
Hey, Joel, guess what the first animal to go to space was?
I don't have to guess. That was a monkey.
No, it was fruit flies. Yeah, In 1947. It was to see radiation exposure at high altitudes. And they lived through it.
Dadgum, girl, you are smart.
Thanks.
Did they become superflies?
What?
Ooh. But they were Superfly.
Whoa.
Tell me another fun fact.
Astronauts say the moon smells like gunpowder.
That is a fun fact. Well, wait, how would they...
Oh, well, they would take the moon samples back inside and smell them later, I guess. Okay, what's next?
You tell me.
Quiz me.
I don't know. Who was the first person in space?
Oh, it's easy. Yuri Gagarin.
Gagarin? Is that...
Gagarin? I don't know how you say it. I've only read it, so... Anyway, he flew to space on April 12th, 1961.
Color me impressed. How many books have you read about this?
Come on, Joel. Isn't it incredible?
Why don't you tell me what you like about it?
I don't know. People in your time, they had it easy.
I guess relatively speaking, sure.
I mean, they didn't need to go to space, but they did it anyway. It's ballsy.
Ballsy. All right, kiddo. Now I get it.
They did it because they could.
Hey, did you know that the heat shields of space shuttles are made of sand?
I did not. Thought it was some kind of thick rubber.
Nope. Sand. You're welcome.
Silicon.
Want another one?
Shoot.
Astronauts drink their own pee. It's filtered, but, you know.
Well, we gotta do what we gotta do, I guess.
Yeah, I guess that's a less fun fact.
Yeah, it's everything you bring up there weighs something. And all that weight is costly. You can't just bring an entire trip's worth of water. So you recycle. What do we got here? One day. Well, we better keep her alive. You gotta go to the moon.
Fuck yeah.
Where's the steering wheel?
Rovers don't use steering wheels. They use joysticks.
Huh. Hang on. Is this the real one?
But considering they left the real ones on the moon, I would say no.
Ah. It's a replica. Yeah, bringing them back seems like not cost effective. Well, I guess it's either a replica or it's just another one they made that didn't end up going or something. Are you even supposed to climb up here? I get the feeling you're not supposed to climb up here. Like, if I like zoom in real close and be like, don't fucking climb up there, kids. Well, it kind of looks like a shelf. I don't know. I don't think that was meant to be a step.
What's this way?
We can't make it yet. Still a lot of stuff to explore.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Oh, that's the exit. Space artifacts. Artifact is a weird thing to call something that you presumably took to space. Just, I feel like it vaguely implies that you got it from space. Salute. Skylab. Mir. International Space. Yeah, there it is. It's a big one. It's mostly solar panels and some tubes. Being in space seems incredibly stressful. It's always hexagonal tiles. You go into sci-fi land and it's always hexagonal rocks. It just slips right in naturally. There's some sort of natural association between hexagons and sci-fi and, well, not sci-fi, this isn't science fiction, but you know what I mean? Space kind of stuff. I noticed that even the Bill Nye the Science Guy's like reboot, his stage has a hexagonal tile floor. I don't know why, it just sticks.
So cool.
How's it smell in there?
Like space. And dust.
Mostly dust, huh? Gotta try every single one on so you know which country to go with, right? Because countries exist. What are those? Base pads? Is it just to hold the helmet on in position? Or is it for talking? What are those things? Could be microphones. If they're touching her face would be not great. Maybe they are braces. They got tired of kids picking them up, so they just put them up there. Almost just like a dome. Man, I don't know much about astronauts.
Whoa.
It actually opens.
After you. Watch your head.
Whoa. What the heck?
Oh. Okay. Wow.
Wow.
As you look at all these buttons.
Oh, it's so badass. Man. Could you imagine just...
Happy birthday, kiddo.
What is this?
This is a thing that took a mighty effort to find. Take it.
You were in the water.
Close your eyes. It'll be worth it.
Okay.
Seconds and counting. Astronauts report it feels good. T-minus 25 seconds. 20 seconds and counting. T-minus 15 seconds. Guidance is internal. 12, 11, 10, 9. Ignition sequence start. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Liftoff. We have a liftoff. 32 minutes plus the hour. Liftoff on Apollo 11.
Are you fucking kidding me?
You're welcome, kiddo. What do you say we keep looking around, huh?
Yeah, I guess.
They are twisting the knife so hard right now. I think that's the first time we've heard the theme from the first game.
Welcome to Earth.
Yeah.
That little chaotic guitar riff. It's familiar, but I don't think I've heard it so far in here. People are so complicated. There's all this caring and love and background and history and so on, and then you kill and get killed over and over. It was kind of a running gag in some playthroughs that I'm partly sincere on too, is just there's a lot you just kill so many human beings in video games oftentimes, and it's like, it's one thing if it's like a wacky, hyper nonsensical, like cartoon setting where it's like this has no weight to it, but when everything's meant to be like realistic-ish, it's like, oh, that guy's dead. He was probably about 32 years old. He had parents, and he grew up with a background. He was around for a few decades, and then you killed him, and then you just do that over and over again, like dozens of times. This game really makes me dwell on that because they keep like dropping hints like, oh, here's what that person's name was, and oh, they had a dog named Sparky that they loved very much, and you shot them in the head and all that other stuff. It's like these violent confrontations. Every single person didn't just fucking spawn from the ether just to die in that scene. They did in the way that fiction treats people in a lot of movies and games and so on. Like that person just arrives, gets murdered, and then that was the extent of who they were, but that's not how humans exist. And this game keeps making me think about that because they're talking about like the names of the people that are lost, people reacting to like the horrible things happening in front of them. Like, you fight groups of people, and if they see the other person die, they say the name of the person who died in this dismay because they like processing, but can't fully process in the middle of the situation they're in right now, but they're processing the fact that somebody just got killed in front of them that they knew. Like all these scenes developing Ellie and Joel, like these apply to everyone. Every single character you ever see on camera at any point presumably has this level of complexity and background and development. That's why I keep waiting to hear, like, what did Joel do? Why would they hunt him? It's really specific. And something that I took interest in is that when they showed that cast of people, like, they didn't seem like throwaway characters the way that, like, random guards often are. Like, they seemed very specifically designed with really specific personalities. Like, I saw that skinny kid, and I'm very much questioning what their deal was, because they had this emotive face, and they stood out from the group. And then obviously you have Abby, and so on, and it's like, I think we're gonna get more. It's not gonna be good feelings.
Here.
And like Joel's that level of complex, right? Like We saw how sweet he was at the beginning of the first game with his daughter Sarah, and then we saw what happened to him. And then we kept hearing about the things he was capable of and the things that he had done. And then here he is again, coming out the other side.
There's more museum stuff over there.
Yeah, I never checked out that building.
Well, let's go.
And just how do you plan on getting yourself over there?
Jumping, apparently. I don't like the fact that you said you never checked that building out, though, because it seems like you're telling me that it's not clear. Seriously, is this a waterproof tape deck?
Anyone else this much grief?
Get down here.
No!
Hey, whose birthday is it?
You can't keep doing that.
I want a good splash. We've got more exploring to do.
Geronimo!
Hey.
Nice.
I think they just wanted to have swimming mechanics and they wanted to have the tape deck and they just didn't know how to reconcile the two, so they just didn't. Like, there are many things in my backpack that are not waterproof. I have a journal and I have a tape deck, and you can't even say my backpack's like waterproof somehow because it's open. Not a big deal, but definitely I'm like, I can't stop thinking about it here and there. Like, it's totally, they had to have thought about it too and then just been like, fuck it.
Hey, who's being there?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'll open the door for you. Come on, we can't chicken out now.
I feel like we're going towards violence here. I feel like this day's gonna get dark.
All right. Go. There.
That doesn't look good.
Okay, bad news. There's shit blocking the door.
Well, see if you can find me another way in. I'll walk around the outside.
Okay, be safe.
You be safe.
There are dinosaurs around.
It's a lot of yelling. I know we're having fun, but we don't get to be casual in this world anymore. I'm worried. Wolves! That's neat.
Ooh, stay strong, buddy.
I hate to break it to you, Ellie, but he's dead. They're all dead. I think they're all taxidermy, not like models or anything. What? All right. Things are gonna get darker, isn't it? Oh, there's a bite. I was gonna say this is a surprisingly non-violent attack. They're all just kind of like staring him down. One of them went for the leg. Shiny? I killed for them. Bison are massive. Bighorn sheep. Yep.
This guy needed a hug.
Hope it's old. Hope we're not walking in on Nolan North or something. I don't remember the character's name. Birds for days.
It's dark in here.
In order to get them all in here, they must have needed a bird catcher. That joke doesn't make any sense to newcomers. The 4 soldiers at the gate. The last one cried.
Shit.
Oh. Well, is it like a confession? The women we tortured choked on her own blood. Biomes of North America. No, not now. Mechanics. Mechanics are popping out. Shit. It's a fox. The stragglers who snuck into camp. They just wanted food. This guy make a museum about his own sins?
Come on, fucker.
A little showy. The kid who ran into the blast. I couldn't stop him. What is that? Wait. Wait. Excuse me. Crafting materials? Okay, so we're getting into a fight. I'm not just getting some resources, I'm getting like crafting materials for a med kit or something. Raccoons. They're literally in trash. The people in the van, we locked them in and doused them with gas. Like a confession theater. Do I have enough yet? Not quite. There is no light. There's a body under that message. Seems a lot like a suicide. That's his gun. We wanted to end suffering. We wanted to restore humanity. Each time we sacrificed part of ourselves, our leaders kept saying, "It'll be worth it." Now we've disbanded, with nothing to show for our sins. I thought coming here might reignite something, some purpose. My parents loved bringing me here. It's one of my earliest memories from before the outbreak, before all of the cruelty and savagery. Those memories just made me angrier. I don't want to be in this world anymore. I can't look at the person I've become. He did. He sort of made a museum of his own suicide. It's a character that did things along the lines of what Joel did, and they couldn't live with it. Is this all a fake out? Is this just like showing how like she's always ready? to pop right back into survival mode at a moment's notice. But then it's like a raccoon or some shit. Oh, the fucking eye reflection. What a fantastic visual.
Stupid fake animals.
The wolves are so neat. There'll be predators here. Oh, it's a boar. We're good. We're good. It's fine. Fish.
Shit.
I called the shit out of that, didn't I?
Ellie?
I'm in here.
The hell was it?
It's just some animal.
Oh.
Well, let's get a move on. I want to get a fire going before it gets too dark. Come on.
Get a fire going. How far out are they? Legacy of the Fireflies.